In 2017, Social Venture Partners Minnesota is celebrating 15 years of engaged philanthropy in the Twin Cities. What is engaged philanthropy? It's venture capital for nonprofits. At SVP Minnesota, we not only give our money, but also our time, talent, and connections to improve the lives of underserved youth in our community. We are honored to support nonprofits who are tackling some of our community's most pressing issues for youth, including academic achievement, post-secondary education access, and youth homelessness, to only name a few. Since 2002, SVP has invested in more than 55 local nonprofits, over $2 million in capacity building grants, and over $7 million worth of professional skill-based volunteering, services, and other resources. The results have been astounding. A recent study has revealed an average of 2 times revenue growth in SVP's nonprofits during their 3 years of SVP engagement. Let's take a look at one example partnership between Genesis Works and SVP.
The mission of Genesis Works is to help students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds join the economic mainstream through summer training, meaningful internships, and impactful relationships.
In 2007, an initial seed grant of $20,000 was provided to the Genesis Works program to launch a Twin Cities initiative, and I had the privilege to become the lead partner.
SVP was a really crucial partner in the early years of Genesis Works. And SVP helped us outfit our first office. Their staff also helped us with interviews, not only for our students to participate in during summer training, but for staff members, because we didn't have enough staff to interview on our own. They provided us with advice, guidance. They helped us host a clothing drive for 4 or 5 years that helped our students feel confident and be internship ready looking when they went in on for their very first day.
My role was to actually help find an executive director to get the program started, and it didn't take long where I fell in love with the mission and model of Genesis Works and raised my hand to become that founding executive director, a role that I filled for the next 7 years. We started with just 16 students in training, 11 that we placed into internships, and since that time, we have employed 1,300 students in year-long internships at more than 60 corporations in the Twin Cities. None of this would have happened without the support of Social Venture Partners.
Coming from a low-income family, the expectation in me to go to college and finish it wasn't very high. Genesis Work has helped me become a better speaker, communicator, listener, and it's also helped me manage my time a lot better. Genesis Works put me in the right path to where I am today. And now I can say that the conversation with my family is changing. Thank you, Genesis Works. I am now where I am today because of them, and it was SVP who gave them the initial chance.
While I've been most intimately involved with Genesis Works, I'm really quite proud of the impact that SVP Minnesota has had on the Twin Cities community and the youth that we serve. With more than 55 organizations like Genesis Works receiving the time, the talent, the treasure being invested by SVP partners for social good, we've really had a profound impact on the community and hopefully in the end on all of us as partners. But the past is prologue. I really look forward to what the next 15 years look like and the 15 years after that as we work together to really begin to solve some of the more intractable social issues and problems facing the Twin Cities community.
Genesis Works is just one example of 55 total Twin Cities organizations who have benefited from the time, money, and intellectual capital invested by SVP partners. At SVP, we've seen what happens with an amplified giving model, and the results are transformational. Help us support more local nonprofits and take their vital work for youth, for families, for our community to the next level. Together, we can change the lives of teens in our community.